What's up, everybody? We're back with shooting the shit with Brie and Nessa after like a month.
It's been about a month hiatus.
Yeah,
Not a
because
willing
your
one.
your whole world got turned upside down, and then we kind of just like took a break.
We had to pause because I did not have my computer set up or internet or
Yeah.
anything.
Well, we had to pause at first because you were packing and trying to find a place to live and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, we had.
So, well, I'm sure Glinda knows that you moved.
Of course, Glinda knows. Glinda was like one of the first people that I told, obviously.
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 So,
Yeah.
do you want to like update
Yes.
us? Update me?
I know. I've been so. We just posted on Twitter first. I know. Yeah.
She's only doing 8 jobs at a time, so
It's insane. You have no idea. I don't even have time for myself.
yeah.
I ate once today.
I just
Yeah,
ate an
so
apple.
you gotta know. we yeah, so Robert worked at this job for 16 years and then all of a sudden like it was gone. Well, I don't want to say it's because of the work of one person that doesn't know what she's doing or multiple people. I don't know. Point is, they thought letting go of the one
The
production
person
person.
who runs that place.
I thought it was a good idea. Um, so he didn't have a job. Like he came home early one day, and I was like, "Fuck, are you okay?" Um, he's like, "I lost my job," and I was like, "Oh shit, all right." Um, so he was like in tears, and he was in the back, and I called his mom. I was like, "This is what's happening. This is what's going to happen. This is where we are." Uh, and so I was like, well, we're going to move to South Carolina. That's what's going to happen. We're going to be close to family. And this is kind of just like the push and shove that we obviously needed.
Yeah.
So I got online and started looking and started looking in Columbia, South Carolina. We even looked in Charlotte, North Carolina, and Greenville, South Carolina, Simpsonville, Travelers Rest, like all these places. I was like, these are within 2 hours of your family. So I looked at all those places, and finally I found a couple places that I narrowed it down to. And luckily, his parents live in Fort Mill, real close to Greenville, where we are now. And so they looked at the places that we were, looking for.
Oh,
So
nice. They physically went there and looked at them.
yeah, which is
Cool.
really great.
Yeah.
So I made over like 50 calls and like 40 emails in like 3 days to try to find a place, which was insane because the whole time, like, I was trying to still work from home, have two kids. One kid was in virtual school, the other one just like batshit crazy, and trying to do my work. And then I had to change insurances over. I had to like call the insurance company and for what's it called, like the renter's insurance as well. So, and then emotionally support my husband. And so we did pretty well for a couple days. And then I just broke. After like a couple days in, I just got super depressed. I was tired.
Yeah.
Probably because I was tired. I, There's just so much going on and so much change, and it all happened within
It happened
7 days.
so fast.
Yeah, shorter than 7 days.
So fast.
I had a place to live and move in on March 29th, but I had to push it out until April 6th, April 7th. So that, because his last day was March 31st. And I was like, are you sure you want to do that? Because, like, if it was me, I'd be like, okay, I'm done now. Like, I'm done. But he stayed. He's a better man than better person than I
Yeah,
could ever be.
I can't believe that he did that.
Yeah. And only one person really came down from upstairs to say goodbye or
What
anything.
the fuck?
And I was just so livid. And I was like, man,
I don't
you owe
understand.
nothing to these people. And
I don't understand. And like,
hey, Glenda, just doing a recap of the craziness that has happened in
we
the
were late
last
too.
month. Yeah, we were like a couple minutes late. It's okay.
But
Stop.
like,
Oop.
did something happen? Like, this was like
No,
totally
no.
blindsiding, right?
Yeah, absolutely blindsided. They're like, well, you're pretty much fired because of COVID, but you can say you quit to collect unemployment and stuff, which we never did. We never collected unemployment
Did
because
they give him severance?
funny part, on December 31st of 2020, they changed the rules about severance. So instead of getting 2 months, he got like 4 weeks or 2 weeks, 2 weeks severance pay. So he was completely screwed over with that. Thank you. So kind of,
Wow.
not really. So
Holy
um,
shit.
he's been applying to places here and doing
The same kind of places, or is he looking to like
no,
make a career change?
we're done with theater. Yeah. Like right now. I mean, I think it'd be cool if he like taught theater at like a school or something, but it's completely up to
Yeah.
him. He's really good with tech and graphic design, so hopefully he finds something in that field and
Yeah.
do that. And so like we drove from Charlottesville, Virginia, and we got this U-Haul, 21-foot U-Haul, and like still all of our stuff did not fit in it. Like there's literally stuff sitting in our apartment in Charlottesville that we have to go back. Well, one of us has to go back and fill up our SUV and bring it back down and turn in our keys and stuff. So it's still not over.
Wait, when do you have to turn your keys in?
Well, our rent and lease is paid for until June 8th and then it ends. So
you're paying double rent.
no, it's already paid for. It's all done. So like we don't have to pay for it.
Who paid for it?
State.
The state?
Yeah.
How?
Girl.
Teach me your ways.
I know. I'm telling you, man. I did everything to get, assistance and whatever. And then we got here. Well, we had to spend the night in North Carolina on the way down because the kids made it like 2 hours. And then we did the rest
you had
of the
a
way.
long day because you'd loaded the truck and everything, right? So yeah.
But we hired movers who were an hour late.
They
bastards.
always are.
And there was 2 little scrawny dudes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a wooden secretary that it's like over hundreds of years old, and you guys you're gonna lift this. Okay. Bless their hearts, they did.
3 flights of stairs.
Yeah. Oh, they were awful, bless their hearts, but I still paid them because the stairs. Yeah, and then we did that, loaded up. We're exhausted. Stayed the night in North Carolina, and then we drove the rest of the way the next day. And we got our keys and stuff. And I called the energy people a week before, and then to turn on the energy for this new place. And then I called the morning of because I was like, I can't log into my account. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I paid everything and it's all set up. And she's like, oh, yeah. Look, you're fine. You're fine. I was like, okay. So we got to the new place and the heat, nothing was on. There was no lights, no electricity whatsoever. I was like, what the fuck? So I called them and I was like, hey, I called this morning and I called a couple of days ago and you said everything was set up and fine because I wanted everything turned on a day before we moved in, just in case. And nothing was on. And apparently the woman put it into her system database with an underscore between my name. So it wasn't registering that I was who I am.
Oh my God.
So it couldn't turn on. So finally they sent someone out and they turned on our power and got that sorted out. And then we had to drive 2 hours to Fort Mill to get couches from my in-laws. Bless it, they're so sweet.
In the U-Haul?
We got that in the U-Haul.
Fun.
Yeah. And then we're still unpacking. We have so many books and stuff. I just left them in the giant front closet. And
did you get rid of a lot of stuff?
We got rid of our dressers, our couch, a lot of our shelves and bookshelves. We got rid of a lot of stuff, yeah.
What about all that stuff that was in your storage unit outside?
We got rid of most of it.
Wow.
Gave it away, gave a lot of stuff away. I gave a lot of stuff away. I was like, I'm done. It doesn't fit, throw it out.
Yeah, that's how I get too. And then I regret it later on.
Yeah. But I bought a dresser and it'll be here soon because that's the only thing we don't have. We bought to buy a washer and dryer. We had to buy a pantry and a microwave stand.
I can't believe you had to buy a washer and dryer.
I mean, it's big. We're adults now. What's
It's crazy.
That's what you do. And we're still unpacking. There's crap everywhere. These kids are freaking insane, man. Like, we couldn't give them a whole bunch of attention because, like, we're unpacking and trying to find a job at the same time. And just,
Yeah.
God, it was a nightmare. And then, luckily, there's tennis courts right across the way. So we get their scooters and they just go right around the tennis court. Can we go to the tennis
Yeah,
court?
it looks like you've got a cute park.
Oh, there's a lot of parks here. There's a park that's next to the airport, which is where we are. And you can just watch planes take off. It's so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And there's tons of stuff. And there's a fun park with an arcade and go-karts real close by. And then the zoo is like less than 10 minutes away. So we got a little membership. And we went again today. Audra loves saying
I saw that you were there again today.
Yeah, it was so fun. It's just the kids have been just showing out like crazy. Audra's throwing stuff. We go to place to like Target or something to look for shells or whatever, and she just throws a fit. She just screams. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? And then Landon just like, he's not sleeping. He's getting up at 2 a.m. and he's grumpy and like
Aww.
doing this stuff. I'm like, excuse you?
Change is hard, man.
Yeah, I know. It's hard for everybody. I know it's like harder for kids because like they can see that we're stressed out and everything. And so that's why we started taking them to the park because things are mostly unpacked and trying to make it fun.
Yeah.
But damn, I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I am tired. And then like all this work is piling up right now and I've got a lot I'm doing and I enjoy it. But I mean, this change is still coming. I don't know what's going to happen next week.
Yeah. Man, it's a lot. Any regrets?
About moving? No. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, allergies have been horrible. I mean, it's horrible. When my throat was swollen, I take so many allergy pills that it makes my stomach sick. Landon's
Yeah.
eyes are like really red and swollen, and they're like they
Aw.
water a lot. It's horrible. And Audra's like
Aw.
her eczema is like patches.
So she has eczema bad too?
Oh God, yeah, it's horrible. So we went to this like specialty shop downtown, and they sold us like this soap and oil and like lotion and stuff, and it's supposed to help. So we're gonna start trying that.
Yeah.
But everyone's just like having a hard time. Like I had to use an inhaler for the first time in months because it was so bad.
Yeah.
So
Oh. Is it
Oh,
hot
yes.
there already?
it's like 80s every day, high 70s. Yeah. It's hot. It's a southern heat.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I remember.
It's awful.
Any regrets about not moving to Arizona instead?
Elegies. Wish I didn't have elegies. Yes.
And me?
Of course.
You bitch.
We just move in with you.
Hey, I'll take it.
Cool. Yeah, so there's just been crap ton, and then it's just, yeah,
Oh, shit.
trying to work and trying to get things going and doing social
Yeah.
media and websites and like trying to promote that and trying to do it at the same time. And
Yeah. So what are you working on now? Work-wise?
I started creating videos for my realtor clients. So I'd give them like a tour of the property, and it's like this little short little 1 minute video. You can see it, and then at the end it has the agent's name and like where to find them and contact them. And though I've been pushing those a lot, and
Cool.
doing that. And for Charlottesville too, I'm doing their downtown.
So you're
social
still
media.
working for them?
Yeah, until they can find a replacement. For me, I said I'd work until they can find someone, but I'm not sure. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm like
Yeah.
fine with it because I just do their social media posts and make sure their website looks good or whatever.
Yeah.
So I still work for them until everything opens back up and they can hire somebody full time and train them, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been with them for over a year and a half, 2 years now, I guess. Year and a
Dang.
half. Yeah. And then we're doing the the podcast for Selwyn Jones is George Floyd's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
So we're producing that. We are finished our second recording with him tonight, and we're working on the social media pages and all that stuff. So
Who is we? When you say we,
Dwight Hurst from the Broken Brain podcast is producing most of it, and then there's Chris Breville from the Let's Chat podcast and Let's Chat Live. He is doing hosting as well. I'm doing the notes right now and like whatever bleeps and bloops we have to do.
Oh, do you have to bleep things?
We're gonna bleep some stuff, and we're gonna cut some stuff out, and then I'm responsible with Nicole for Startup Consults to do like the social media and graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. How has your time been talking with Selwyn?
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. I want him to be my uncle. You know, it sucks that he has to, it sucks that he has such a good heart and he's got a purpose and he has to go through this. Like, he has to remember that his uncle died because someone didn't take, his knee off of his neck.
His nephew.
Yeah. What did I say?
Right? You said uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the uncle of
He's
George
the
Floyd.
uncle. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, his nephew, he had to hear about that's traumatizing, and he has
well,
to
not only hear about it, but that was like that video was all over everything always. Like,
yeah. And then there's that trial going on right now.
Yeah.
And he was really stressed about that today. And like, doesn't matter what happens, whether he's guilty, not guilty, he gets sentenced to whatever, like there's going to be an appeal and this thing won't end. It'll go on and it's dragging their lives into the public spotlight.
And it doesn't bring George back either.
No, it's just, it's in the spotlight. It's like your whole life. Everything you do is going to be, he's flying to Colorado, he's flying to Minneapolis, he's flying to all these Denver, just to do interviews and watch we can't go inside the courtroom, but like be there kind of to do that. So I feel for him. Can't imagine. It's everywhere. It's like George Floyd's a common house name now.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. But it's also, he's put in this opportunity to continue a movement towards like racial equality, which is going to be ongoing.
It's an opportunity for growth for sure.
Mm-hmm. And that's what he wants to do.
Yeah.
To like let people know it doesn't matter what kind of house you have or kind of how big it is, how small it is. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, the clothes you wear. We're all human. We're all the same. You have no right to treat someone with anything other than respect, or caring. So yeah. So I can't imagine how exhausted he is going back and forth and having to deal with that emotional stress. It's just
and just dumbass people.
Yeah.
Like imagine all the times he has to hear somebody say something asinine about his nephew.
Like in his town, he's in South Dakota. He says a lot of people come up to him. They're like, why do I have to change just because, some black dude died? And it's like, they said what to you? But they used other terms that I won't say. And like people say that to him.
Yeah.
And he makes a point to say, if you hear someone say that, or if you are around someone when something happens like that, like stand up for it, say something.
Yeah.
Don't let this go by. Make them think it's okay, because it's not. At all. No right to treat people less than human.
Also, I just don't understand why people feel the need to constantly tell everyone their thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't ask for your opinion. I don't need you to like assault me with your asinine point of view.
Even care about. Like, Yeah, no one asks you. Like it's like when you're pregnant and everyone has all this like parenting advice for you, and it's like, okay, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm gonna treat this child the way I'm gonna treat this child. Like I'm
Yeah.
birthing it, so I don't need your
Yeah.
opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just have
Opinions.
no sense sometimes with COVID right now. They're all crazy anyway. They're not used to talking to other people, and
Yeah.
something this traumatic and in the public, like people don't know how to act anymore.
Well, and that was, I mean, George Floyd's murder was the catalyst for a lot of shit that happened in a lot of communities. And I think that has made it a really polarizing issue because people have developed very real opinions on it. And a lot of those don't come from a place of education or research or anything. It's just from some bullshit they've heard some white grandpa say on Fox News that is the dumbest shit anyone has ever heard. And it's like,
Yeah, little
take a
thing.
minute, educate yourself, educate the people around you, understand that every black person that has died at the hands of police officers has been a person.
A
It's
human.
so easy for us to think of real human people as like characters in a story when we don't know them personally. But
Yeah,
these are real people. These are not characters in a story. These are real people with real families and very real fears. And
yeah. We were I was working on designing the logo for it, and like Robert Googled like how many person of color were killed by police officers, and he just kept scrolling down and scrolling down and scrolling down because the list was so long, and
yeah,
I just
it's
like my heart hurt.
yeah, it's absurd. And then not only that, but to constantly see people not be held accountable for what they've done. I just can't. It's hard for me, and I am a very privileged white woman. Like, I can't imagine how people of that community feel when it's their brothers, their sisters, their parents, like, and then people are just getting acquitted and not held responsible for anything that they've done. Like, you think about Breonna Taylor, who was literally asleep in her bed, and nothing has happened to any of those officers. Like, it's just it's heartbreaking and it's frustrating, and I think it's really cool that you're working with him. I'm looking forward to listening to your conversations.
Yeah. Yeah, we're really lucky to be able to be part of something this big. Like he's in the position to make a lot of changes, and we're just amplifying his voice. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
Like he's the one doing all the work and telling his story, and it's about telling your story to let people understand what you're going through and what's not right, and
Yeah.
how you should treat people, treat humans,
Yeah.
not just because of their color of their skin,
Yeah, for
which
sure.
is obviously an issue, has been an issue, will continue to be an issue until people start educating themselves and treat humans like humans.
Yeah, and a bunch of white people die from natural causes is what I mean.
Okay. I mean
That
that's,
came out so aggressive.
oh
I just meant like
damn.
we need, like, there's a whole generation of people that.
That have ways, and it's also like, yeah, they're teaching their kids that like people of color, they're lesser than you, they don't have education, which is obviously not true. And then the people of color have kids, and they're like never reach your hands into the glove box until you tell the cop what you're doing, like, because they are worried for their children's lives.
Yeah.
And most white people don't understand that. Like, why? I'm just going to reach over
No,
here and get my little
I've
glove
never
box.
been afraid to be pulled over.
Yeah. Well,
Not
what's
for
going to
my
happen?
life, at least. I've been afraid for other reasons, but I've never been afraid for my life. I've never thought I might not make it out of this
Yeah. That's privilege.
occurrence. And that is a thing that I would say most Black people in this country cannot say.
Yeah.
And people of color in general. Like,
There's stigmas out there.
it's not just Black people. I think Black people take the brunt of it for sure, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in Arizona, and here it's like Hispanic people, and especially with carrying their immigration papers or whatever it is they're supposed to have, like, Hispanic people just get pulled over here for being Hispanic, and then they demand their papers or proof that they are allowed to be here.
Wow.
And that's insane to me. Like, just for existing.
America's changed. Yeah, and the new rule or law that, like, children from across the border are allowed to stay, but the parents aren't. I can't remember what I read about it.
The whole situation is fucked.
Yeah, it's really sad because parents are just throwing the kids over the wall and just leaving them with a little note and saying, "This is my number." And then the kids get processed and they can enter the U.S., but the parents
They
can't.
do what they have to do. They're
Mhm.
literally refugees. Like, these are not just like, I don't know. I feel like we criminalize people that are trying to come across the border, but they're coming across the border for a reason.
Yeah,
They're not coming here to just mooch off of us.
they work
They're
really
coming
hard
here
for
because
little money.
they need to, for whatever reason. And that is, I don't know. I think a lot about, like, how would we as white Americans feel if we were treated this way if we tried to go to Canada?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's not different.
huge ordeal.
Like,
Yeah,
what if we were treated that way just because because we needed to go to Canada? Like, I don't know. It's just,
it'd be an uprising.
I know you don't love hot topics like this.
No, I mean, if it's talked about appropriately, like, it is an issue. It is. Well, is no. When you talk about something, you can't just, like, you can't leave it. You got to think about, like, what changes can we make? What can we do? Do we write our congressman? Like, what can we do to not be part of the problem?
Yeah.
And that's like what Selwyn said, is stepping up when you see something.
Yes.
And making changes
and acknowledging. I think step one is acknowledging the fact that I don't care if you are homeless, you own nothing. If you are white, you have privilege. And acknowledging that is step one. Because there are so many people who don't believe that that's true. And if you just took a minute to listen to other communities and look at what's happening, you would see that that's true. Like, there are so many things that you and I have never had to worry about, and probably will never have to worry about, that people in other communities have to worry about every single day. Yeah. And the getting pulled over thing is just the tip of the iceberg on that. Like,
really is.
It's so acknowledging that you, because of your, and especially if you are a man, because white men are the most privileged. This country was literally made for white men.
Yeah.
Like, every foundation of this country was made for white men, to benefit white men. And that's not to say that I hate white men or that white men, deserve less or whatever, but you are privileged for that fact. and you have to acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't go any further in helping any other communities if you don't acknowledge the fact that you are privileged. And I feel like I hear people say all the time, well, like, I'm not privileged. I had to work for everything I have, or I had to, like, okay, great. Like, no one's saying you're not going to have to work for shit. What I'm saying is that you're not going to get shot by a police officer on the street for walking out your front door.
Yeah, it's a different kind of your privilege. Like, yeah,
I'm
you're
not
privileged.
calling you a fucking what are those trust fund. I'm not calling you a trust fund, baby. Like, I'm saying that you're privileged.
Mm-hmm.
Your life is privileged. You
Yeah.
have more opportunities. You get born into better school systems that lead to more better opportunities, that lead to better job opportunities.
God.
Like, it's very cyclical.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never have to steal anything to survive, so you never end up in a prison system, you know.
Yeah, and the statistics, like, it's just it's insane. Like, it's not. Yeah, they have, even if they were to go to jail, like, most of the people that are in prison are like people of color because
Oh yeah,
of the upbringings.
that's a whole different subject. The prison system is just modern slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why it was created. It's a legalized slavery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever watch that documentary? What was it called? It's about the prison system and people of color.
I know. I've seen a lot of prison shows though. I like them.
Oh, it's just called 13th.
Mm-mm.
It's on Netflix. Literally, the tagline is "From slave to criminal with one amendment," and it's the 13th Amendment.
Wow.
Anyways, you should check it out. Everybody should check it out. It'll piss you off and it'll make you sad, but it's one of those things that you need to know.
Yeah, like where your food comes from.
Yeah, that too.
I should never want to eat again. Grow your
Time
own
for me to watch another one of those because bacon is tasting real good lately.
So gross. Ugh. So gross. Hi, buddy.
He's being very annoying.
No, you're not.
Yes, I
Mommy,
am.
she's just being wrong. She's wrong.
Hi.
Mm-mm. Hey, boo.
What?
Yeah.
He needs to go potty.
What's that face for? Are you looking at your dog?
Yeah, he just sits over there and stares at me, and it's very creepy.
He's like a creepy old man in dog body, isn't he?
Yeah, basically.
That's awesome.
He's just gonna stare at me until I take him out.
My cat meows in the middle of the night because he's hungry, and it's like, I just fed you. You're not hungry. You're just crazy. And the other day, I thought I lost him, and I thought he ran outside, and so I was like panicking. I was like, no, where are you? Shaking his face. I was like, no. And I even went outside, and he was hiding under the couch, little bastard.
Aww.
I heard him calling. He'd heard me calling, and he just didn't even come. So
cats are assholes, man.
Yeah, I was worried about him. He didn't care.
How did he do in the car?
So great. He did better than the children.
Really?
I put him in his little cage with a little blanket and toys and stuff. And then I hooked him in with the car seat so he didn't get nowhere. Right up front. And then I put another blanket on top of him so the sun didn't like mess up him. So
nice
he did
of you.
super great. Ah, man, Glinda. Tell us. Talk about it. Take it.
The last of my restock supplies is coming tomorrow. I've started working on the restock. I'm going to try and have a full restock this weekend.
What does that mean?
but I have to do a lot of things because Etsy turned out to be a really shitty platform to sell on. So I am gonna use Shopify linked to my website. So I have to like set all of that up on top of making everything. So it's gonna be a busy week, but I'm gonna spend all day today and tomorrow doing that. Willie, you will wait.
Do they take like most of the proceeds, or how does that? Why?
Yeah. So let's see. Let me think about this. It was like they took 30% of what I made.
Wow.
And
That's a
they break
lot.
it down so that it's like they only take 5% plus this fee plus that fee plus, you know, so like it doesn't seem like it's 30% until you like figure the numbers out.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna do that again. So I just have to set that up. But I have at least three new flavors planned.
Ooh, is there lemon coming?
There was a lemon in the last one, but yes,
I think
because I'm restocking that one. That one's called Sun Magic.
All right.
It's okay, Glenda. They sold out in like 6 hours.
So quickly. I only got like one candle and a stick thing that I put by my window like you told me to.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have 3 new ones I'm working on. I made a eucalyptus, lemon, and mint.
Ooh.
That really just makes your house smell like a spa. And then I have this dumbass dog. An orange buttercream that I'm making.
So lick that candle.
And then I'm doing a champagne one as well. And then I'm gonna restock. I think I'm gonna put up a poll on my Instagram because one of them, it was hard to know which one like would have sold the best because I only made 2 of everything last time. So I want to figure out like which ones people are actually excited about, and then maybe not remake some things to make room for new stuff.
Or see which one sold first.
Yeah. Well, that I know. The lemon one. It's lemon, orange, and vanilla is Sun Magic, and that one was the first one to sell out. And then there's one, the Ancestors Grimoire is leather. It's leather, tobacco, and vanilla, and something else. And it was the least popular for sure. But then I've had 2 people ask me to make a leather candle in the last week, and I'm like, well, where were you?
Well, maybe the tobacco's throwing them off. I don't know.
So anyways, I think I'm gonna put up a little poll and just see what people are actually into. And
leather.
The strawberry basil one was, people were into that one, so
that one's good.
So yeah, I'm gonna try for this weekend, Monday maybe at the latest, and
to do another.
Yeah, it'll be on my website this time.
Yeah, let's make sure people know if you mean 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. because I was like, I was waiting to 10 p.m. and it was already like all sold out but one.
Brianna Benjamin, did you think that I was going to make you buy a candle at 1 a.m.?
Girl, some people do that. And I got my AMs and PMs messed up.
All right, I will be sure to put AM this time, even though I'm pretty sure I did last time.
I'm pretty sure you did too.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I was waiting all day. I even turned on notifications. I don't know what happened.
The like from the countdown, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Those never work for me. They never actually remind me. I don't know what the deal is. I have to just like set my actual like alarm on my phone.
Yeah, do that next
Really,
time.
stop being so annoying.
Because I goofed.
Do you want a dog?
You want kids?
Do you want a dog? I'll take
You
your
want-
kids. Do you want my
Okay.
dog? Okay.
I'll take your
good.
dog.
Perfect.
Fine. Good luck. Ugh.
We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna go to the aquarium and the butterfly exhibit. Your kids will probably freak out at the butterfly exhibit.
My daughter took off her clothes and went to the front door and stood up and peed because Daddy and her brother took her to the bathroom because Mommy wasn't there. And so she thinks she can stand up and pee now. And then after she peed, she stomped in it. And so she had to get a bath. And so we put her in the bath and she stood up and she peed like a boy in the water. So
I love her so much.
And I got her a little butterfly leash thing to like, so she doesn't get lost because she just runs off and she just likes wearing the butterfly wings.
Aww.
So like every day she like straps it in and she walks around with a little butterfly backpack wing things
That's
on.
so cute.
And if you put the put the collar on, she does it like around and she says meow meow or like growls and she loves it. And then it's like, get out, Walker.
Oh my god, I love that. That's so funny.
But she thinks, yeah, I don't know. She's not allowed to go to the bathroom with Daddy or brother anymore. So
yeah, go figure.
It doesn't work out that well.
Is Reagan still there, or did they leave?
No, they're here until Sunday. And we went to a go-kart place and went to the arcade.
They're here for the whole week?
No, they left on Sunday. Yesterday.
Well, that's what I asked if they left already, and you said no. Willie!
I said yes, I left on Sunday.
He's literally biting my toes off. Take this dog.
You ship him here. We'll be best friends.
How do you ship a dog?
If you can ship a potato, you can ship a dog. You can ship ladybugs. You can get ladybugs.
You can.
Yeah.
I have been seeing on the TikTok, on Plant Talk, people have been ordering ladybugs to release into their house to kill the bugs that kill their plants. And I think that having a house full of ladybugs sounds like the worst kind of torture.
Yeah, that's what we had in Virginia.
Yeah, that and y'all get them stink bugs.
Yeah, in South Carolina you get roaches.
Yeah, those South Carolina roaches are no joke either. They're like the roaches here. We got big roaches.
Oh god.
They're called sewer roaches here though, because we don't have any water. So the only water they can find is the sewer, and they come in through your water pipes.
God,
and they're
disgusting.
literally like the size of your thumb.
That's nasty.
That's what I was saying. The one time I had one crawl up my leg while I was peeing, and I was traumatized.
That's horrible.
It was terrifying. But I haven't had any in this apartment.
We've had some here, and they had to come out and spray, and they're coming again on Wednesday just to kill the little baby eggs that hatch after. It's just...
Inside your apartment, you've had some?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
There's roaches in South Carolina, I have learned.
Yeah. And at the beach, they're real bad, too.
So gross.
But I remember the first time I saw a Charleston roach, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Bugs are gross.
Yeah.
Like
especially
bugs.
Roaches.
Mm-hmm.
Roaches is like a dangerous living condition, though. So if it doesn't get better, you should definitely fight them on that.
It has gotten better.
Okay, good.
Thank goodness. Yeah. Yay.
That's traumatizing.
I never.
I bet Landon doesn't love that. Has he seen one?
I think so. Yeah, he didn't care.
Wow.
Yeah, whenever there's bees, he like runs from them, and Audra, she goes up and tries to catch them. And
Audra is my people.
She like has no fear at all.
I really feel like Audra's my child instead of yours.
Yeah. She's crazy.
She's psycho.
Yeah, she'll stand up and pee on you, and she'll catch bugs for you, and she'll run real fast, fall and skin her knees.
And she's a Pisces, and it's just like that's not a Pisces thing. She's like the anti-Pisces.
And if Landon's on the ground, she'll go up and she'll slap his head. She just keeps slapping him. I'm like, Audra, stop beating up your brother.
Oh, and she laughs, which is my favorite part. Is she like laughs when she's doing something psycho? It's like she knows what she's doing. It's so great.
Hilarious.
I love it so much.
Or yeah, and she'll
The mischief in her
insane.
eye.
She is batshit
It's
crazy.
so great. I love her so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I
she's
love
sweet.
all of you.
Yeah, poor Landon puts up with a lot. She's
I can't. He's so patient.
Yeah, and like if he's getting something and eating something, like she'll take it from him.
Of
I'm like,
course she
Audra,
will.
don't do that. And then she'll slap him and tell him no. And
Aww. And he still wants to hold her little hand in the car and be sweet.
yeah, and she dances.
It's so precious.
He's so patient.
I
God,
love him.
yeah.
You have the best kids.
Sometimes.
No, you have the best.
No, they're insane. I
The
need a
best
break from them.
kids. You need a break from them.
I do.
That's fair. I need a break from my dog. He's still just staring at me.
Mama gotta pee. I'm gonna stand up and pee.
He's
I'm
gotta-
playing it.
He's gotta go for sure.
Wow.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to see that you are getting settled and feeling
Trying.
good.
We still don't have
Yeah.
a mailbox key. Hopefully by Wednesday we can have our mail.
Why?
Things are so weird here. Like they have to come and rekey things, and then you have to go to the post office, and like they tell you you need certain paperwork when really you don't. And it's like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna, comply. And they have to come and rekey, and then they go back to the post office and we get the key, and it's like, I just want my mail. And you had to pay like $30 just to get a key to your mailbox.
What?
Hi, Glenda. I know. It's so weird here.
Doesn't sound right.
Glenda, I'm ya. Right? We all need. I love our family, but they
Let's
can leave me alone.
send Glenda's husband, your kids, and my dog all to a house together, and they can just
Go to the beach and
annoy
hang out.
each other, and we can all relax.
Relax.
And
Drink wine.
then they can come home later.
Ow.
Yeah, tell me, did you get your bourbon worked out?
Yeah, I changed the address on my bourbon.
So yours
And-
wasn't one of the ones that got postponed?
No, not that I know of. Not that I got an email. No. Was yours?
Yeah. And I'm so annoyed because you ordered after me.
Really? No. I mean, I didn't get. Did you get an email?
Yeah, that the thing I sent to you, that the screenshot I sent to you that had the contact information.
Yeah.
That was
Reserve
the email
bar,
they sent
right?
me. Yeah, that was the email they sent me about my order getting postponed. And they sent me like a
Oh.
whole, like, Paul and Ian had a whole video message that they sent with it explaining it,
I don't know. Got that video on my
where
phone.
they addressed me personally.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, I didn't
With
send
your
it to
name?
them. Yeah,
I want mine to be reserved now.
no, they didn't. It was
You're-
a very generic video.
You suck. You suck. Oh my gosh! Now I'm logging into the reserve bar to see. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get my like I ordered a vinyl from the shop, and they're like 2 months ago, and they still haven't sent it, and they
A
said it's
vinyl
there.
from where?
Some online shop.
Oh, because you got a record player. I forgot.
Yeah. But I still haven't gotten it. They're like, well, we sent it. It's supposed to be there. I'm like, yeah, well, where's my vinyl? So I don't know what my password is for.
I just remembered that I wanted to ask you, when you take a shower, do you face the water or face away from the water?
Mostly face away, but I also face forward. How do you get in the shower versus get out of the shower? That's the big thing.
I step in.
No, smart ass. Do you get in by the water or like away from the water?
Oh, away from the water. What kind
Really?
of psycho gets in at the water?
I'll get in at the water
Wait, do you
and
start
I
your
get
shower
out.
before you get in?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't do that.
But what if it's too cold or too hot?
I turn the spigot on,
But
and
you
then
have to wait for the
and
water
then
to warm up.
feel the water, and then I turn the shower on.
No. No. And I get out on the opposite side.
But I also can only really get in one way because my toilet is right next to
I hate when that happens.
the side of the shower that has the water
Gross.
on it.
Yeah.
Are you
no.
still logging in?
I don't know my password, and I try to do password change. They're like, well, I don't have anyone.
You
that
are
name.
as bad as Lucas's mom.
Uh,
You and passwords. I don't even see an option to log in.
Well, I look away from the shower to wash my hair, and then when I
But
wash
the
my
rest
face,
of it, you stand towards the water.
yeah, when I, lather and wash my face, and
The only time I don't face the water is if I'm rinsing my hair out. But apparently, TikTok is telling me that this is like one of those things like wiping. Like people don't know that people are wiping different than other people. Like people stand up to wipe. Do you stand up to wipe?
it doesn't matter as long as you get it done.
But do you though?
I do sometimes. I think, yeah,
You do?
yeah. Do you wad or do you fold?
I'm a water because I feel like folding is more wasteful.
It's a lot more.
You don't get as much coverage when you fold.
You get better coverage when you fold, right?
No.
I don't know. I'm a water.
Let's do a science fair project. No, I think you get better coverage when you scrunch it up.
So like it covers like the weird areas of your bum.
Yeah.
The ridges.
Yeah.
The butt ridge.
Yeah. Did you figure out your password?
No, sure didn't. Sure didn't. And I tried to
well, mine says my password's incorrect too.
See, maybe they're just doing something. It's not just me.
But I also don't know my password. Did you forgot your password?
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It says no account found with that email.
Yeah, same here. Did they delete our order?
Yes, I turned around to wash my hair. Maybe I didn't set up an account though. I just checked out,
Weird. Well, I better get my bourbon. There's a transaction ID. Oh, maybe go to transaction
God, they've
ID.
sent me so many emails.
Oh yeah, it's Linda's birthday this week. Did you know this?
Oh, happy birthday!
On
Taurus
Saturday, the 24th.
It's Taurus season.
Taurus season?
Yeah.
You might order. Okay, thank God.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to.
Billing address, shipping address, $10 for shipping. Your order is confirmed. I don't see anything that it was delayed. This sucks.
Why don't I have an account? That's really stupid.
It takes a lot to set up an account.
It does. I almost never set up accounts when I buy shit. Because I get annoyed.
Ha. Yeah. So yeah, there's I didn't get an email saying it's delayed. My friend Josh that ordered at the same time, he said his was delayed. It sucks. I just want my bourbon.
Yeah, due to unforeseen production issues, some orders had to be delayed and will start shipping in May. Unfortunately, your order is among them.
Oh damn.
Here's a message from Paul and Ian
That's rude.
about the delay.
Oh my god. I want that message. Yeah. The
That was on March 24th.
weird. March 24th.
They've literally sent me like 100 emails.
Yeah, same here. Well, they said that because of the evaporation and how it's aged, it
Yeah,
gets a lot of
it's called the angel share
ooh.
because it evaporates to the angels.
So if I get my order before you, I should wait.
You don't have to wait. It's okay.
Would you wait? You wouldn't wait, would you? God, you suck.
No, I probably would. So we could clink,
Clink, clink,
clink,
clink.
clink.
Received your order. Oh, man.
Do you have an email from them on March 24th?
No, I don't. I have it April 7th, April
I think I
8th,
have
April
an email
13th,
from
14th,
them.
15th, every day.
I think I have an email from them every single day since I've ordered.
Maybe it's because of your state.
Maybe.
Because I changed my address and I changed it on the
But where's
27th.
your friend who ordered?
Boston. Not Boston. Yeah, Boston area. Wait, no. Massachusetts. Yeah. Up north somewhere.
I want to go to Covington.
The hell's it, Covington?
That's where they film Vampire Diaries, and that's where they're filming Legacies. And all the shit is there. You can stay in the mansion that
Oh my god.
was Damon and
That's a
Ian.
tower.
And then yeah, the Mystic Grill is there. The clock tower. All
I see the
shit.
clock tower. Oh my
You
god.
can go to Elena's house. Elena's house and Caroline's house are next door to each other.
Oh my god, I just googled the Covington Mystic Falls Vampire Diaries. Oh my god.
Yeah, TikTok just taught me this.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, there's a Mystic Grill. This is just enjoy.
We can meet each other there. Oh, listen, Rachel. So Rachel's moving here.
Oh
and
wow.
I
Oh,
know.
she gonna join your little group?
Our little group. Yeah. So I am. Oh shit. I am going there back to Virginia in August. I think August, to come out here with her. So what if we met you there?
In Georgia. Okay. Yeah.
It's pretty close to you now.
Yeah. A
Wouldn't be
girl's
that
trip.
far.
My cat.
I know your cat's crazy back there.
Boo. That would be cool. I'd be
Let's do
mom's trip in August. That's my birthday too.
Yeah.
And then
except
there's
for
a
it would
picture
be
of
after your
Klaus.
birthday.
It's fine. It's even fine if it's on the child's birthday. I'll just still go.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god. These pictures.
I know.
I'm totally gonna go to the Mustang Grill.
It's like, yeah, everything. You can go to the Lockwoods. I think I read that they just tore down the Salvatore house.
Don't say things like that.
Yeah, for real. And it was like a big deal because this is like what happened with One Tree Hill when they tore up the River Court. Did you watch that show?
No.
So they tore up the River Court in Wilmington, and the fans went just psycho.
No, because they were filming Legacies. How could they have torn down the house?
Is the house in Legacies?
Yeah. Look, oh my
Why?
god. You can stay at the Salvatore Brothers study. There's a queen bed, full bathtub. Covington, Georgia.
Covington, Georgia. Yeah.
Oh my God. You
We
can
gotta
check
do it.
availability.
We gotta do it.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. The Salvatore Suite is it's called.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh.
the Michelson mansion you can go to. What are you oohing?
Oh my God, is it tore it down? Why would they
I
tear it
just said
down?
that.
Yeah, but I didn't want to believe you. Boarding house torn down.
Isn't that sad? Because that house was so pretty.
Well, it underwent an extensive full renovation restoration by the owner, Joseph Mason, and his wife, Frances.
They probably were tired of people rolling up to their front yard. You been to Covington?
Ooh, girl, you seen the Salvatore home?
She hasn't watched The Vampire Diaries, though. Haven't we talked? Didn't we talk about this? She hasn't watched The Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, and that we could totally watch it together. Man, that's disappointing.
I know.
That's sad. I hate Covington now, but I'll still go for Instant Girl. And
yeah, we can go see all the other things.
Yeah, guess so.
It'd be super fun. We'll be where people have been.
Mm.
Hello, Newt. Hello, Newt Gingrich.
Sir Newton Purrington,
The third.
George Purrington the third. Oh, that's right. So she's been everywhere. Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
Oh my goodness, my little kid.
All right, I gotta take this dog out before he chews a hole in my floor.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out, Glenda.
Glenda. We love you, Glenda. Happy birthday, Glenda.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Ah! 6 more days. Yeah, 7. I don't know. I don't know math.
Soon.
Good night.
Bye.